Hello and welcome everyone back to my channel, and welcome back to my King Arthur Legends Rise game content. So today I'm really excited to be able to bring you some talk about a new event that's come down the pipe for you to be able to take part in. Obviously it is New Year's, and because it's New Year's, we are getting a new, whoops, sorry, I had to look at that real quick. I couldn't resist. That was a new one for me. We're getting a new event, and it's something that you need to be aware of because it's awesome. It will allow you to do something that is super cool, and that is take part in the New Year's welcome event and get rewards for doing something that you should already be doing on a daily basis. This is one of those things that I love about this game because the developers have designed events around things that you need to be doing on a daily basis anyway, and they're rewarding you for it. So I don't know if they're trying to kind of like entice you to play the game with these events and say, hey, this is the stuff you need to be doing, or if they're just, you know, trying to come up with ideas for events and these are just the cool things that they've come up with. I don't know. But this is really super cool, and I want to make sure you see it. It has a 14-day counter, so it's running for 2 weeks. It popped up yesterday, and I was a little busy yesterday. I wanted to make a video on the first day of the event, but I hadn't been able to do it yet. But today I want to show it to you with 13 days and 7 hours left so that you know that you need to complete it. I do want to give a shout out to one of my guild mates and my Discord members, Zephrozener. He's the one that brought this to my attention and said, hey man, have you seen this event? You need to be talking about it to the people. And he also said he did the math on it, and it looks like, let's see, what did he say? He said it runs for 2 weeks, and if you get just under 2,286 points a day, you will complete it. So use a bunch of stamina every day farming the equipment dungeon, is what he said. So yes, he is exactly right. I have not done the math on it yet, but I'm assuming he took all these tiers, added up these point totals, and then divided it by basically 14 to try to figure out how much points you would have to earn per day to actually complete the event in the allotted amount of time. Now, the rewards. Let's talk about the rewards, because that's what everybody always wants to know is, if I do this, what am I going to get? Because a lot of times with these events in these games, the events that they make are not really worth your time. Because a lot of times in these kind of games, progressing your accounts is more important than the event. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. One that comes to mind that ran recently was the Gwynevere event. That one was not that great because the time, the stamina, the cost investment that it took to actually complete those steps in that event, you were better off to have just been leveling your account, because that was, you know, back when the game was newly released, everybody was rushing. But now these events, you know, you have to kind of look at them individually and decide, is this worth my time or is it not? Because the things you're going to do to complete this New Year's welcome event is you're going to farm Eskelhaig. You're going to farm the equipment dungeon. You're also going to work on Apolia, and that's the other equipment dungeon. So basically the event is designed to help push you towards getting gear. And then Arcelius, and that's the ones that are what matter in this event. And if you're like, well, who are they and where are they at? You go to your restricted area and you'll see in the equipment dungeon section, you have Yskelhaeg, Apolia, and Arcelius. These are the ones where you farm your equipment, or most of it anyway. You can't get all the sets in these dungeons. Like if you look right here, you'll see there's only 3 sets present for the offensive. There's only 3 sets present for the defensive, and then you can farm 3 of the available keepsake sets in Arcelius. So yeah, that's basically what you're going to be getting if you go into these event and try to compete in there. So that's where you're going to be, and that is actually a pretty good place to be, honestly, because for most people, me included, I need a lot of better gear. I need better gear than what I got, because I put quite a bit of effort into my account. And I've been playing since day 1 of release. I didn't get to play the early access. I wish I did, but I didn't. And I've been playing since day 1, and I'm still using like 3 and 4 star gear. So this is the perfect time for me to throw myself at this one, try to get some good point totals out of it, and get some better gear in the process. So I am going to go ahead and go all in on this one. The place where I'm at right now for Yskelhaeg is probably about 7 or 8 is what I have unlocked. So this will be about my sweet spot right here. I'll get 40 medals for each battle, and I'll do however many a day, 20 or 30 or whatever, and I'll multiply that by 40, and that'll be about how many points I get. That's probably going to be where I focus at, either Yskelhaeg or Apolia, because I'm not really worried about doing the other gear like the orb and the banner and the belts. Yes, I do want those items, and I have characters that are unlocked to use them from Arcelius, but to me, the defensive and the offensive sets are more important for me at this time, because I'm still trying to get 5 and 6 star gear of certain types of sets, and it would greatly benefit me to actually perform in one of these 2 right here. Sorry about that, my phone went off. But that's just kind of where we're at with this event and what's important about it. As you can see, I haven't done any of it yet. I haven't even started. I'm going to start as soon as I get done with this video. I'm going to start knocking out my 3,000 or 4,000 points per day to be able to make sure that I can complete it. When you get your rewards, you get what's called a New Year's welcome box. It's going to be a chance reward, and it's going to open to receive one of the possible equipment chest types. So every box you open, you're going to get one of the equipment chest types, and you're going to get a chance to get a chest for a 3-star, a 4-star, a whatever. You know, I'm assuming that as you go up in difficulty levels, it's probably going to allow you to get better rewards, but I do not know that for a fact. So I would assume a tier 10 chest would be better than a tier 1, but I do not know that for sure. It could all be random. You could get a 6-star gear chest out of a 1 and get a 1-star gear out of a 10 for all I know. I don't know, but I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that that's the way it works, because I'm going to try to do the harder difficulties in each one. I don't really know the math on whether the stamina cost on the lower difficulty per completion versus the point totals that you get make this more attractive to do this one once for like 3 stamina versus doing the 9 once for 30 or so stamina. I'm not really sure about the math on that. I haven't had time to really sit down and calculate it out to try to see which one is the best value. But be conscious about that, because if you're doing one and you're getting 15 points, but you could be getting more points in the long run if you spend less stamina on a higher level one, that's something you need to think about so that you can optimize your efficiency with your stamina usage, because stamina usage in this game is everything. Everything revolves around stamina, and being efficient with your stamina is key. Also, don't forget that as they do in most of the events, the tier 5 levels is usually where we start to see the extra little sweet bonuses come into play. So at tier 5, you get 2 of the rate up summon tickets. Then again at 10, you're going to get 3 more. Then again at 15, you're going to get 5. So right there, you've got a full times 10 summon. Then in 20 and on up, you start to get the legendary Master Memory Stones. These are so good of a reward. And you'll understand that when you go to try to raise the chivalry of your legendary heroes. You'll get that real quick, how important these dudes are. So you definitely want to try to push up into these higher levels to get these rewards right here. And then again at 25, you'll get 3 more. And finally at 30, you get the big 5. So I hope that you're able to push through this event all through 30 stages and get all those sweet, sweet rewards. I hope it's worth it for you, because in the end, you get a lot of good gear that you needed to progress your account, because obviously getting good gear is what's going to help you push that content, and that's really super important that you do that. The better gear you get, the higher star level gear you get, the more enhancement levels you can put on that gear. So that's why it's super important, because obviously the higher star levels, yes, they're going to cost more gold to enhance, but in the long run, you're going to have way better stats than you would if you would use lower star tier gear. So that was my little video information about the event. I hope it helped you. I hope it brought to your attention the importance of being able to do that one on your accounts to help you with progression. And just honestly, I hope you found this content useful, because I'm trying really hard to inform the community about the events that are in this game, because I love this game, just straight up love it. The company that makes this game, I am one of their supported content creators, but I don't get any kind of support for making the videos. I basically am just in their content creator program, but I haven't really honestly made use of that yet, because I haven't had a lot of people click the button to support me, so I haven't really put much effort into it so far. But if you're interested in doing that, then by all means do it. Throw me a comment in the comment section to let me know you did it, and I'll look for you and see if there's any way that I can get you a reward for sure. Appreciate you watching my content. Like I said, I hope you found it useful and entertaining. If you did, help a small content creator out and throw a like and a subscribe on my content to help push it out there to the audience. That helps me grow, and that means a lot to me as a content creator. I would really appreciate that. But I appreciate your time for watching. I hope you appreciate my time and the effort I put in making this content for you as well. So thank you for being here today. Thank you for watching my content. And don't forget to get out there and do this event before it's gone, because like I said, you've got 13 days and 6 hours, 7 hours basically, from the creation of this video. Talk to you later. Hope you have fun in King Arthur Legends Rise.